since last year I'm listening into my question, and just now you're talking about the effects, and I don't have it clear, but it's about pain, I mean real pain in the body, and moving around maybe, or maybe getting stuck in some place or the other for many years now. Coming now from a point where I see it as, I call it birth into being, and I just simply breathe and in and out and let happen what happens. I still think sometimes maybe I'm just now a bit esoteric crazy here, and I want to listen what you are saying to this.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes pain, great pain also, can be a teacher also. If everything was going sweet, wonderful, all your projections came through, all your desires came through, everything is beautiful, you would be doomed. You would be doomed, because there would be no aspiration to find what is beyond all of this. So it's a new twist in the way, a new perspective, that pain also comes as a facilitator to discovering truth. Whether it is emotional pain, physiological pain, they're there also. No? It's not, as people think, I'm being punished for something. There is also pain as a consequence to negative thinking, also brings pain also. But right throughout all the varying expressions of pain is always the opportunity to look into really who suffers it also. Who is suffering it? Now, you may hear me say this and it might sound, but that's a bit cynical. I mean, it's obvious that it's the one who is talking about it is suffering it. I am really, my life is falling apart, everything. So, but sometimes actually the Buddha's life fell apart. Your life has to fall apart. It's actually something auspicious in that. A deconstructing of many wrong concepts also has to take place. And when you are beginning to see through them, there's a pain in that. But you can bear this pain. It's a small price to pay for freedom. And sometimes pain is like that. It is very, very strong, intense. Sometimes intense pain help you to see that you are not the pain. A little bit of pain, and oh my God, I'm going to die. Huge pain, you realize, oh, I'm free. Like this. Like I said one time, like that. If a chihuahua bites you, oh, there's no end to your complaints. You want to take the owner to court and have the dog put down. But if a lion bites you, who are you going to complain to about it? You'll become very, very quiet. You'll be very quiet. So sometimes it is like that. When pain bites, it's an opportunity sometimes to just surrender also. I think you're speaking a little bit like that already. That just let it happen. Yeah. Hand over your existence to existence, I often say. Just let it happen, but don't identify, if you can. If you can stay detached and only observe, if you can do this. Sometimes you are compelled to do it. To just observe, let it happen. Sometimes pain is intensified because we feel, I can't bear much more than this. And you can. You can go and see. If it becomes too much, your consciousness will just pull away and you go into unconsciousness for a while. But I'm pushing to the extreme for a moment in this. But with the pain, if you somehow just leave it as a phenomena, don't interpret, don't try to explain, somehow use it as an opportunity to recognize that which is untouched by pain. Sometimes, I'm using a very big brush in speaking like that, because sometimes there is a pain that you do need to look into. Sometimes something comes and you do need to look into it more closely and say, wait a minute, this is coming again. I know this pain. It's a whole pain. And it is because I keep going back to the same place, digging for something that doesn't belong to me. And something bites my finger, and there's this pain. Then even then also, when you learn from it, you will not feel any more pain because you will not go scratching about to look for something is not yours. So you will discern the difference. When there's a pain that is coming and is coming over and over again, I don't know what sort of pain you are speaking. You say physical pain also. It is
Physical,
there.
I talk of body, physical pain, and I understand part of me or whatever is understanding and saying yes, I'm doing this, and I feel sometimes going again and again. I know that it's not the way of resisting it. I know that I say yes and burst, just breathe in, breathe out, and
Yes.
whatever. All this what you're saying, yes, and I still go into my resistance sometimes. I don't want it anymore. I just
Yes,
say
yes.
it's enough of
Yes.
this and go away.
Yes.
I just feel that.
You also observe that also.
Yes, I do.
Something is saying, no, I don't know. There's also a space behind that in which that is also observed. And you don't have to identify even with this.
Oh, thank you. Okay, like that.
Sometimes the pain also helps you to disidentify from the body. As you somehow, you're aware of this thing, and it's coming in the body, but there's something which is not participating. It's not in the bubble of that pain. It's not in the bubble of that phenomenon. It is only a pure seeing. Be one with that. Be one with that. Be one with that. You see? That which says, oh, I wish it will go, is a natural response. But you're not that also. I want to tell you something. Wherever you have located your consciousness, it will operate from that position. Peeling right back, you come to a place beyond language, beyond concepts, beyond identity, beyond time. It's all inside, not outside. You're living from the inside out. But the mind is living from the outside in. Internally, in your essential being, is a purity, a unity, a timeless existence. But it has made a portrait of itself as a person. And in the costume of a person, the timeless must discover its timelessness. Because when it takes the name of a person, it comes into time. And when you come into time, you come into fear and change. Because that which is time-bound will come to the end of time. Only the timeless is unchanging. And the timeless is here. It is the most true. It is the most true. They say 1% or something like this or one subtle thing separates a man from a monkey, they say. One gene or something separate a little thing, and you've got a tail. One thing, okay? And what a difference between a man and a monkey. One misunderstanding separates you as a person from the supreme being which you are. And that one thing is illusory. It's only an idea. And the idea is, I am this. That's what's supreme. I am the doer of my actions and the thinker of my thoughts. Is enough, actually, to ruin your life. I will tell you this thing. You might be a professor and everything, but you still got a tail. You can be whatever. And by tail, I mean, of course, metaphorically, but this idea, when you say I, nobody taught you to be I. Nobody taught you to be I. No parent have christened their child, your name shall be I. No one. And all beings know intuitively the sense I am. That I am was not given by human parents. It is synonymous with consciousness. It is the announcement of consciousness inside form. It says, I am, I exist, I'm here, this one. But that I is not a person, it's not male or female. It has no religion, has no practice. It is pure, actually. As much as exercises, disciplines, practices are concerned, the highest of them in terms of what you may call spirituality is when that basic fundamental sense, I exist, is no longer associated with any other concept. It is only I am. That I am a person, I'm a doctor, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm an atheist, I'm this, I'm that. Not that. That is something picked up later. It is secondary, not original. The original is the sense I am. The highest practice somehow is to hold on somehow to the sense I am without allowing it to connect up with other concepts. To feel the pure sense of presence, the intuition, the feeling I am, and not to combine it with any other projection or any image or story. This you may call the simplest and most innocent and pure meditation. You don't have to call it meditation, don't call it anything at all. But if you start there and spend even 5 or 7 minutes at a time fending off the visitors who will come to try and join you in the I am, but stay only as the sense of presence. In the beginning you may feel tired because a lot of energy is doing it, but this energy is also illusory. But it's only because the consciousness is in a state of hypnosis and it believes itself to be the person. Then the sense of the person must give tremendous energy to try and keep off the ideas of what a person will accommodate normally. But little by little bit, you'll find the power of the presence holding its ground. And then these, what you may call agitated thoughts, they will become more distant. In a short time, you'll come to feel that you can stay in the presence I am more easily. Continue with this practice, and then you may find that there's no difference between me and I am. I am, I am. I am, I am. But for the time being, we feel there's a me who must try to find the I am. This is just it's a delusion, but it is unavoidable in the beginning. Gradually with practice, you are regaining your sensibility, regaining your wisdom and insight into recognizing, but I just am. That sounds so innocent. Even a child knows this. Even a mosquito knows that. I am. But when it is combined with something else, it becomes contaminated. When it is not combined, you will intuitively be free from sorrow, from fear, from anxiety, from this need to be thinking about future or thinking about the past. You'll be fresh. You'll be here. That is as far as most practice can go. There's a step beyond I am, but I will not speak about it now.